Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Cheryl Underwood, and you're tuned into the hottest news station on the planet, Hot 702.5.
Tune in every Thursday from 5 to 5:55 p.m. on Hot 702.5 FM for MVP Speaks Radio.
Hi. Hey. What's up?
All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, 360, the poet from the Morning Wood, and I'm here to talk to you about the Sci-Fi Center. It's your Vegas home for science fiction, horror, and fantasy. From comic books, toys, and posters to movie screenings and live events, they've got you covered. Located at 900 Cameron Avenue, Suite B209, give them a call, 702-900-4335, or reach them at thescificenter.com.
Hi. Hey. What's up?
All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
Thanks for tuning in to Hot 702.5 FM. We are the hottest. You're listening to MVP Speaks Radio. Hey, everybody. Welcome on in to MVP Speaks Radio, live in the Hot 702.5 FM studios. I'm so happy that you are here, listening wherever you are in the world. Thank you, and I appreciate you. So we're going to shout out right quick. You know how we like to start it off with the partners in rhyme. These are the people that they're my motherfucking partners. So you know what I'm saying? We shout them out every week and make sure they get their love. And I'm adding somebody to the list, so I hope they don't mind when I get to their name. Okay, The Truth Spot LV. The Truth Spot LV, providing a platform for independent artists and poets in Las Vegas for over 8 years. You can go follow them on Instagram if you are into poetry, creative arts, performing arts. The Truth Spot LV. Scorpio Royalty Productions. Do you need a quality recording studio? Do you need a producer who is in tune with the vibes and just knows where it goes what and when it goes it? Yes, James Anthony is the one for you. Scorpio Royalty Productions. You can go follow James Anthony on Instagram, James with a Z, Anthony. CTV Radio, catch this vibe radio, the hottest independent radio station on TikTok and in the Midwest. Shout out to Biggie, who is the man with the plan behind the whole thing. And I always encourage independent artists, if you want to get your music played, if you want to get it critiqued, if you want to have the opportunity to have your music pulled from a pool of music from DJs across the country, go follow CTV Radio. And then Zah Creations. If you need a videographer, website made, graphics made, photography's done, go follow Zah on the internet. ZHA Creations on Instagram. I said the internet, but I meant Instagram. Reach out to her. Check out her work. She's very creative, very phenomenal. Go check her out. And also, this new person I'm adding to my list, Psychedelic Chola. She don't know. I just put her on the list. But, yeah, we're going to find out more about her because she is my guest for today. And you know what? I think I'm going to pull her up. I'm going to put her on the scene right now. I'm going to welcome her, Psychedelic Chola. There you are, girl. Say what's up to the people.
Hello, everybody.
Yes. Alafiani. This is my sister. And I told her I was going to read her bio before I brought her on. But I didn't have it ready because I brought her on before I said I was going to bring her on. It's all right, you know. You just kind of go with the flow. But
I have a copy. Do you want it?
Nope. I'm going to pull it up right now on my digital device. I'm going to read it for you because she's fire. It says, drum roll, please. Excuse me. It says, I created the artist brand Psychedelic Chola to highlight my experiences as a woman who grew up in the barrio and worked hard to reconnect with her indigenous roots. I create artwork that highlights my Afro-Latino culture and spirituality. I was born in Hawaiian Gardens, California, and raised in Long Beach, California. I began singing, dancing, performing, songwriting, and painting as soon as I could walk and talk. I am an all-around artistic and creative person. I pursued a career in the arts since age 15 and have worked with many artists in the music industry. In 2009, I became a mother and decided to place a hold on creating art and music to focus on my motherhood. I became more in tune with nature and entered my spiritual journey. Motherhood completely changed me for the better and opened my mind. In 2013, I went to nursing school at Stanbridge University in Irvine, California, and graduated in 2015. I moved to Las Vegas, Nevada in 2015 and started my nursing career here. Currently work as a psychiatric nurse at North Vista Hospital, and I am in school for my bachelor's. As a psychiatric nurse, I get to incorporate my love of art. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Hold on, my thing went somewhere. I get to incorporate my love of art and music by providing that to the patients I help on a daily basis. I am also the practitioner of an African traditional religion. In 2022, I completed basic initiations into Lukumi, becoming an Aborisha, a Pete B. A huge thank you to my godparents, Padrinos. I don't know how to say his name.
That's okay. You could just say Padrinos.
Padrinos. And Mary Foon to all the Orishas, but especially Baba Ogun, who has protected me and guided me in all my creative and artistic abilities. I honor Ogun, honoring my ancestors, Orisha, and being of service to this community through my artistic expression is everything to me. I am living proof that you can come from the trenches and defy all statistics against you to achieve your goals. I believe that art has the power to heal and connect people. I hope my artwork inspires others to embrace their own spiritual journey.
Ashe.
Girl, that's a phenomenal.
You know, I wrote that myself.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
Writing your bio. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this other screen over here, but I can't find the mouse. So welcome to my show, my love.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
Yes, I'm so glad. You know, you motherfuckers be thinking I'm busy, but this one over here is a hard one to get a hold of, especially on Thursday. So I'm happy that she took the time out and was able to come and just vibe with me and talk about herself. Because who doesn't love talking about themselves?
Yeah, well.
Do you?
Yeah, a little shy, but yeah.
Girl, don't be shy. We don't got time for shyness over here. But anyways, you guys know how I like to start out my show. So, with the Be Inspired inspirational messages, Christina has her bag. I'm calling you all the names. She got other names too. So if you hear me call her different names, don't worry. It's the same one. It's just a different name. Okay, so this is how we do it. We take turns. You usually go first. The guest usually goes first. Just pick one.
Okay.
And then you're going to read it, and then we'll see what we want to say about it. And then it'll be my turn, and we'll do that till we're done. Let's see what you got.
Practice doesn't make perfect. I am a perfect confection.
Yes.
Ashe.
Hi, how's that make you feel? Perfect? No, just kidding.
Yeah, you know what? That helps. Because,
nice.
You know, we often think that we need to practice so much and we're not ready.
Yeah.
And this is kind of like just saying, you're already perfect. Just
Yes.
go for it.
Just go for it.
Yeah.
Exactly. I love that. Mine says, I am amazing. Mother sucker. Yes, I miss.
Ashe, yes, you are.
Yes, I miss. No other commentary necessary. Okay, go.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just going to go like back and forth.
Let's see. It's in the whispers.
Ooh, I got the chills.
You know what? This actually, I made a painting about this.
Ah.
I don't know if you've seen it, but I'm gonna have to show it to you.
I think you told me and showed me.
This was inspired by that.
Oh, I love that.
Message.
I love that line.
Because it is in the whispers.
It
you know,
is.
a lot of the times when we hear our intuition or ancestors,
It's a quiet.
Yes, it's a whisper.
Quiet. So guess what? If you're too loud or you're around too much noise, you might not hear the answers you're looking for. Shh. I am exactly where I need to be. Yes, I'm right here with my sister. And that is amazing. Okay, go.
Let's see. I'm shuffling.
Shuffle them. Let the spirit tell you which one is for you.
I love this one.
Okay.
Your desires are certain.
Ooh.
Yes, they are.
That made me feel the way how you said it. It kind of made. I'm like, oh, them desires. Oh.
All the desires.
Oh, yeah, but I never thought about them desires.
Well,
How you said it, it made me think you said it was kind of sexy. I was like, damn, what'd she say like that?
that's
I love
just
it.
natural.
I know, girl. You can't help it. You can't help it. But yes, your desires are certain.
I love that.
Thanks.
I love that for us.
I love that for us. Oh, my joy is in my journey.
Yes,
Period.
it is.
Your joy, I mean, it's hot in here. Is that just me? I might have got my sweater on. Your joy is in your journey.
It was so cold out there, though.
I know. It's not in where you think you want to be, because you're going to get there, but how do you get there?
Right.
Do you get there joyfully, aggravated, irritated, impatiently, or what? Only you know. Okay, what you got next?
Okay. Let's see. Today I will be present because I am a gift.
Snap it up. If you're in the comment section, snap it up for us.
Yes, that is true.
And hell yeah, it is true. If you know you're a gift, you know that's a special thing, to be a gift. Mm-hmm. Okay, Eddie Kane Jane Lawrence from Miami is on the phone. We got Miami in the building. Shout it out. Not on the phone.
Miami.
Miami. He said, "What's the topic tonight?" The topic is psychedelic chola. My sister.
Oh.
From another mother and another mister. Yeah, so thanks for joining in. Don't go nowhere. Oh, snap. Guess what I got?
What is it?
It's in the whispers. Oh,
It really is, though.
twinsies. We call that twinsies on the show when we both get the same message. So that's a confirmation. Okay, go. We're going to do two more.
Okay.
Jasmine Marie chiming in. Shout out, Jasmine.
Flow it. I needed that.
Oh, my God.
Just let it flow.
Just let it flow. You know what's so amazing about that? That's my next one, too. Flow it.
No way.
Yes way.
Oh, we're really twinsies.
And we are twinsies. And these bags are so random because they're not even like the whole set of the bag. It's just what I had left over because I didn't make any more because I forgot my scissors, but whatever. So for them to be matching is amazing to me.
Yes.
Okay, one more.
Okay.
Uno más.
Uno
Uno más, por favor. Si habla español un poquito.
Yo también.
Oh, Ashe.
My voice reigns supreme.
I'm happy you got that one.
Yes. I'm trying to learn that.
Yes, your voice reigns supreme. Thank you. My last one. My joy is in my journey. Oh, is that a twinsy?
That's a twinsie.
Oh, man, we twinning. Today I twinned on myself.
Twin.
I twinned on myself. So those are your Be Inspired inspirational messages for today. You can get your own bag for only $11.11 if you would like. It's 45 different messages for your journey, for your life, for inspiration, reminders, reassurance. That's what somebody told me today. They pulled one and they said, that's reassuring. And I was like, that's a nice way to say that, because you know what, when these come out, you know it already. But it's just reassuring you, and it's continuing to fill you with it. And when you speak it, you put your word out ahead of you, and you catch up to that. So whatever you say, not just these things. So don't be saying no crazy shit because you're going to catch up to it. Just calm down and be positive. All right? Cool. Thank you so much. All right, my sister.
Yes, ma'am.
Psychedelic Chola in the building. I want to remind you guys, if you want to call in, you can. You can call in and talk to either one of us. I'm always here. She's not always here. So you better call in and try and talk to her while she's on the hot plate, because who knows when I'm going to get her back again. 702-551-5261. I'm going to stay. I'm on my porch smoking a cigar and having a drink. Okay, Eddie, that's what's up. Miami is in the building. Vibing with us. Okay, so I gave out the phone number, so you got to call it if you want to call in and just chime on the conversation, ask any questions. But I'm here with my sister, Psychedelic Chola. I read her amazing bio. She's been in the music industry before, working with people, very true to her roots. I call her the historian because she definitely captures all our memories. I'm like, oh, man, you got all the memories. So, so you've been singing for a while.
Yes.
Painting.
Yes.
And now you're outside.
I'm outside, baby.
Yes.
I've been playing with it for too long.
Tell us a little bit about outside. What's that like?
Well, I mean, like what my bio said, I started singing, and that was my first love out of everything. But like I said, I'm an all-around creative person, so all of those things I was just always in the background doing. And when I became pregnant with my son, I kind of stepped away from all of those things, and I just focused on being a mother.
Oh, that's
and
a
I
blessing.
think you can relate to that, because
Definitely.
when you do motherhood right, it is really all about them.
Yes.
It's hard to find a balance, especially being a young mother, because I had my first son at 22.
Yeah.
And so I really didn't know what the hell I was doing. And I took
We
all
say
that
we
time-
don't know what we're doing, but look at your ass. You're doing it. And look at your baby, your firstborn. You know what I'm saying?
My baby. I could go on forever about the
Yes.
He is just so amazing.
He is amazing.
I mean, I definitely think he was put here to teach me some patience. 'Cause
That's what's up.
He is so smart, and he's been that way since he was a child, always like questioning me and questioning things. And
Not just taking what you give them.
right.
That's how they're supposed to be.
Yes, open-minded for sure. And, like I said, I just took a lot of time off, and then I became a nurse, and I focused on that, and I've been a nurse for about 10 years now.
Shout out to nurses.
Specializing in psychiatric and mental health.
That's what's up.
And I love doing that. I love helping, the communities. Being a nurse in Las Vegas, I see a lot of people from Las Vegas in and out the doors. And, I'm able to connect with them and create a relationship with people in the community and help them and sing and use my art and everything to like bring them a little piece of joy no matter what they're going through.
I love that you use your gifts in your work. And I feel like that is so incredible. And I wish more of us could do that. I do that as a substitute as often as I can. I'm doing poetry. I'm taking my messages. Like I'm trying to utilize the other parts of me, in the thing.
Yeah, and I will say, shout out to the hospital that I work for, because they are very, I could say, understanding and supportive. I had so many people from my first art exhibit come from my job.
Let's talk about that first art exhibit. Oh, she said she had her first art exhibit, you guys. Snap it up for that. Put some snaps in the comments.
So,
hell yeah.
That kind, shout out to City of the World Art Gallery.
Yes.
They're located in the Meadows Mall. That is the first gallery that I actually was able to connect with. They gave me a shot, and, I've been able to make some awesome connections with people. And, through them, they have this art exhibit every year. So it's not, they have a long-standing relationship with the city of North Las Vegas.
Okay.
And so they were already going to do this art exhibit, but they asked all the artists' family, like, hey, does anyone want to be a part of it? And they actually, talked to certain people like, oh, you should be a part of it. And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. But it's for Black History Month. So I wanted to make sure that I highlighted, individuals in Las Vegas that were because it's an unsung hero art
Yeah.
exhibit, and I wanted to highlight people who I thought needed and deserved the honor. And I chose MVP Speaks, of course, my girl,
Hey.
because she out here doing the work and putting people on air and inspiring people. She inspires me. Like, hello.
Thank you.
I mean, 4 years ago, I would have never been on the show. I would have been like, oh my God.
Oh, I'm so proud
And
of
she
you.
knows that.
I know.
So it's I'm definitely pushing myself out my comfort zone. And
Yes.
so going back to that, I did a painting of MVP Speaks. I did a painting of Deaf Mass, aka
Shout
Rob
out
Lacey.
Deaf Mass.
Shout out to
Youth Uprising.
yes, and the Manifest.
Manifest Academy.
Yes.
Yes.
And his whole team, they're amazing. They're great, and he's so
He's
so
awesome.
dope.
Yes.
And the stuff that he does for the Las Vegas youth is just, I mean, you don't get too many people that really devote their time to the youth, and you know it's so important because the youth is our freaking future.
Yes, ma'am.
And so he's investing in them, and
He is.
that's wonderful.
He's
So-
doing a great job with
yeah. So I really wanted to feature
Thank
him
you.
as well. And so that I featured them, and then I also did a whole piece. Well, really all of, I do ancestral art. Like I love, like she said, I'm a historian. But self-proclaimed,
Yes.
So we'll call me the hood.
the hood historian. Oh,
You feel me?
that's it right there. That's
And,
money right there.
Watch somebody take it.
No, I can't take it. I'm writing it down and I'm dating it.
And you know what? And so all of my art, I've always loved history because I feel like if people knew the real history of the world, like there would be less room for like prejudice and tensions amongst people, because I just feel like how could you feel a certain way when you know the real history, and the real history is so profound and so amazing. And so once I went down that rabbit hole, I just using art to showcase that.
Yes.
Using art to tell our stories, like our cultural stories and the diaspora, and just like really honing in on that. And that's really what my art exhibit was about.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I really am proud of you because I know that you weren't always about having an art exhibit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I wasn't about none of this. Being in the spotlight, period, scared me.
we shining the light on you, motherfucker. That's my flashlight. I was trying to get in the camera. But, yeah, you're a star. Priscilla Flores checking in.
Yo, that's my mom.
Shout out to
my
moms
mom.
in the building. Oh,
My twin.
that's everything. Oh, I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, my mom's. That's a strong lady right
So what
there.
kind of music did your moms listen to that you grew up listening to?
Oh, man. My mom, she used to play, her favorite artist was like, and she might say I got it wrong, but she loved her some Mary J. Blige.
Okay, Mary J.
I
Blige.
remember Mary J. Blige. And then you got to remember, I grew up.
Let us know, Mom. Is her memory serving her correctly?
She loved SOS Band.
Okay.
Or I don't know if maybe that was my stepdad, but they was playing
They
it.
was
Shit.
playing it.
And so since she played songs like that, like the SOS Band and the Mary Jane Girls,
Yeah.
the Mary J. Blige, Faith Evans.
Oh, yeah.
That's the musical influence that I had.
Okay.
I loved that soul, R&B, neo soul era because my
She
mom
gave you a thumbs up.
Yeah, see, I knew
And
I got
hand
it
clap.
right. I knew I got it right. But to this day, I play SOS Band all the time.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
just
Does it
be
take
good
you?
to
Does
me.
it take you right back? Take you right back?
Yeah, it feels like home.
Oh,
It
that's
feels like home.
that's why I love music, and that's one of the reasons that I want to create music, because to make something that make you feel home, or to make you feel inspired, or to make you have a good memory or a warm fuzzy, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's so powerful to me.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to music,
Yes.
because that's what's happening. Somebody's checking in. I can't pronounce the name. It's Astrakey. Astrakey checking in. Okay, that's what's up.
Yes.
So you've been singing since you were little.
Yes.
How did you find yourself back in the day, like around the musical industry and the music world, was there like one pivotal moment at a 7-Eleven? You bumped into someone and they're like,
yeah, it really did. It really did.
Was it like that?
So, so I started performing at age 8. I was doing beauty pageants, talent shows. And so that's when my mom and everybody in my family was like, you know what, she got something.
Yeah.
Something's going on with her.
She's a star.
And as I got older, you know, I just looked for people that, you know, in my age group that were into music. So shout out to my best friend, Tiffany Lawrence.
Shout out, bestie.
She might not be watching, but, you know, I grew up with her. And, you know, me and Tiffany formed a singing group.
Oh, what was it called?
Intrigue.
Okay.
And then we had another name. I can't remember the other name.
Nice.
And, you know, we wanted to be like the next Destiny's Child.
Okay.
We had big dreams. So we formed it with her, DJ Quick's niece, Zenovia, and my other homegirl, Jessica Hams. And I think we had another member, but I can't. We had a few different members that came in and out.
In and out.
And so for the most of my teenage years, that was my musical, you know, adaptation. We were trying to be a music group.
Oh.
And we would perform. You know, my mom would take us, you know, to Hollywood, and we would go. We would also get on the metro at the Willow Station in Long Beach
and take
go
the bus
all the way to, you know, Hollywood ourselves.
Surprise, Mom. No, just kidding.
No, she knew because she get the calls from the police.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
For us being out past curfew and stuff.
Man.
Poor moms. But, yes, we'd be like, we're going to the mall. We're going to Hollywood.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We made a pit stop.
She knows. She knows. And, but anyway, so, you know, we just kept doing that. We just were outside singing all the time. We go to the mall. I would just start singing.
I love it.
And we just bumped into people. And so one time, my friend from around the way was like, hey, I'm talking to this guy. And, you know, he's a rapper. And I'm like, oh, he's a rapper. Okay, everybody's a rapper in L.A. Like,
right.
You know, like, and he actually turned out to know some really, like, influential people that he brought me to. So he didn't believe my friend when she said, oh, my homegirl could sing, you know. So she's like, you have to meet him. So I met him, I sang for him, and he was like, oh, it's a rap, you're coming with me, I got to talk to your mom. I was only like 15. So he literally talked to my mom. My mom took down his license plate number and everything. And he took me to a studio, my first real studio that I ever went to, and it happened to be Rhythm D.
Wow.
And the Chill from Compton's Most Wanted. And so I walked in there, fresh booty, like just a young little girl.
Little young thing.
And they're like, all right, let's see what she got. And I went in the booth and I sang. They're like, yeah, she got it, you know. And I didn't know how to write a song. Mm-hmm. Like, even though I had been with my homegirls trying to be in a music group,
right.
It's one thing to like want to do something, and it's another thing to actually know how to write a song, do runs, record, do melodies, be on key, you know. And so him and the Chill really taught me everything. So I used to just sit there with Rhythm D and the Chill in the studio. They'd make beats, and I would like sing runs, sing background.
That's so
and then
awesome.
after that, I met AMG.
Wow.
You know, bitch better have. Can I?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
It's okay.
Bitch better have my money. So shout out to Jason Lewis, aka AMG.
Shout out.
And I spent a lot of time with him and Greedy Greg and Quick in the studio.
Wow.
Yeah.
When I hear about that life that you lived, I feel like that was the life I want to try and live right now.
Yeah, at 15.
At 15, you was doing that.
15, 16, 17, I was around all of them. Yeah. And
That's
then I
amazing.
met Badass. Rest in peace to my homie Badass from the Dog Pound and Low Life, LLGs. I met him, and the minute he met me, he was like, oh, no, you're getting signed to my record label right now. And he used to call me Little Mariah. That was my nickname.
Wow.
They all used to call me Little Mariah. And I was just like annoyed by that, but
that's all right.
Everybody would call me Baby Mariah.
Baby Mariah. Mm-hmm. So, did you ever get signed?
I did end up, so Badass wanted to sign me to his label, which was Double Dollar Sign Records. But he ended up bringing me to this one studio. I mean, there was a day that all he did was take me to every main studio in LA. Like, he took me to Snoop's studio in Hollywood.
Snoop, if you're listening, I just want to make a hit with you. Call me up, MVP.
I never actually
tag Snoop.
Got to
meet him,
vibe with him.
Vibe with him.
We just went to his studio, and they were busy.
I bet.
But he took me to Snoop studio. He took me to so many different studios. Like, I met so many different people. I can't even freaking remember so many.
That's amazing.
And so many producers. There's so many people in the industry that you don't know their name, but they're like super connected and plugged. So I met so many people. Know. But he took me to this one studio, and this guy, his name was Creator, and he had a double feed, I think it's Double Edge Records, and he had a distribution deal with Universal.
Nice.
And so he took me there, and he was, intrigued by me. I did a song with his artist, his reggaeton artist, named Swerve. Shout out to my homie Swerve.
Swerve.
And when I laid the track, I wrote the hook right there. I laid it, and he was like, "I'm signing you," and so I signed to him. So it was like Universal Latino, Double Edge Records.
Nice.
I recorded a song with them, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
I was about to say, is there anything out there in the internet somewhere from back in the day that you might be on?
Oh, so I have this one song, shout out to, I can't remember his name right now.
Shout it out. It'll come to you.
Yeah, there's a couple songs. So if you search my old stage name.
Oh.
Which
what would that be?
Diamond.
Or
Diamond. You can find music that I've done with people.
Okay. Yeah. Is it? How do you spell that? Is it only one way, or
some people have it spelled as DIAMYN, which is the proper way to spell it. Okay. And then some other credits have it as DIAMON. The regular way. Yeah.
All right. Well, go search her up, you guys. As the young kids in the school say, that's what I learned from school. I told them I did something. They're like, "Can we search it up? Can we search you up?" I was like, "Oh, is that the new lingo?"
Yeah.
Search her up. Check out her old stuff. Okay, cool. So you mentioned being a mother.
Yes.
So you decided to take a step back from the music.
Yes.
To raise your boys.
Yes.
Which is beautiful and wonderful. All I did all my life was raise boys.
Yeah, we have that in common.
So I know what it's like to have to take a step back. And we were talking earlier about like when we're a mother, it's hard to balance that, or we're so wrapped up in motherhood that we forget about our hopes and our dreams. But your sons are still relatively young.
Yes.
And
they are.
Yet here you are, just stepping out.
As soon as they got old enough to where they know mommy loves them, I've been their whole young toddler, young elementary school life, that it got to the point where they want to be with their daddy more. They're boys.
Shout out to the dads.
Yeah, we
gonna shout him out anyway.
But no, my children's father, he's a great father to them.
Yeah,
so
that's awesome.
So they want to be with their dad more, and you know what? That's great because it gives me time to work on my dreams. And
yes, I love that for you.
I bring them along when I do events, and I try to include them as much as I can so they can see, mommy's not just out here just, running through the streets.
Right.
Like a crazy mad woman.
Ah, my mom's crazy.
That I'm actually being productive.
Yes.
And I'm trying
creative.
to build a legacy.
Yes.
Yes.
When we were recently at the Container Park for the Youth Uprising Showcase. And that event, that's what we were talking about earlier, that Def Mass does. And if you're a young person, he helps them get on stage and perform and record and write, so it's super dope. But we were vending there, and she let me come vend with her. It was so fun. And when I walked up, she was sitting there with her two sons, and I was just like, wow. Like, that's so amazing. Like,
what does that say?
What does what say? It's the supporting fam and friends is cute. Aw, that's what Astro key.
Like, is my mom cute?
No, he's saying that it's cute that your friends are supporting you and your family.
Oh,
on the comments.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
I was like, is he asking this is my family cute?
No, he said the
Not
supporting
all of them.
You know, we all got them one family members. They got all the genes. But so okay, you were saying that now they want to spend time with their dad, and so you're able to dedicate more time to your creative arts
and like get back in tune with me and what I want to do, and you know, just step out.
Yeah.
You know, and not feel guilty about it, because I think
mom guilt is so real.
It is, yo. Like, and they don't talk about it as much.
We should talk about that.
It is mom guilt.
Maybe
is
not on
very
this show,
real.
but
even sometimes I'm like, am I a good mom? Because I'm like, I'm working so hard and I'm doing all these things.
Yeah.
And, you know, but then I try to just incorporate them as much as I can. Like,
That's
if I'm bending, you guys are coming with me.
Yeah.
You're helping me set up.
I love that. And that gives them, first of all, it includes them. Yes. It lets them see that you are working. They see you making money from your gift. Yes. They see you networking with people and like talking to people, even though they're probably mostly not paying attention, but they are subconsciously. Yes. And
that's what I want them to see.
That's a beautiful thing. Yeah. Heck yeah, because not every kid's going to get to see that. So to all the moms out there, try not to doubt yourself. You're doing a good job. And I believe that we all do the best we can with what we know. Even if our parents suck, they're doing the best. And sometimes the best sucks. But you got to have compassion for them in their journey. Yes. And compassion for yourself in your journey. So, I was going to ask you, now, you're wiser now than when you had your children. You have more experience. What would you say to your young mom self, like right now, like that you probably didn't know or wish you could have heard back then, if anything?
Just take your time. Cherish every moment. You know?
I love that.
Hug the baby more, because they grow so fast.
Yeah, they do.
It's crazy.
I still can't believe my son's grown. I just stopped crying about that shit. Like,
I have a
recently.
15-year-old. Like, what the? That's crazy.
Yeah.
And he's you know, he looks like a little man.
It's crazy, right?
And I see women and girls looking at him. I'm like,
first of all,
listen. Don't come from my baby.
I love that though. Take your time, hug them more, because it does go fast. And luckily they're still growing. They still got, you know, time. They're not like grown away out the house or anything. So, so that's beautiful. Now, you mentioned your community. You like to give back and support the community.
Yes.
Yeah. What are some like organizations but interests or things that you feel are important to represent?
Like it's important, like part of like what I want to do with my art in the future and also facilitate is just like, you know, like educational things about, you know, the diaspora, history, healing, how to fortify a relationship with your inner self, how to cultivate some type of spiritual routine, because that is so necessary for overall mental wellness.
I was just thinking that's so great for your mental health.
Yes. So it's like, yeah, I do art, yeah, I could sing, yeah, I'm a nurse, but at the core of all that is spiritual. For me, and I know that's part of like what I'm here to do.
Yes,
so that's what I want to do. That's what I feel like I'm supposed to do.
Okay, I love that. That we're all here for a purpose.
Yes.
So and I think a lot of times I think our journey is discovering what that true purpose is.
Yes.
So you may think, when you're a kid, you want to be Superman or whatever. I don't know, but as you grow and evolve, what you think is your purpose might change, you know, or it might not, because some other suckers know I was born to do this, That's all I'm about to do.
Yeah, and I think sometimes it might evolve.
Yeah.
And
Incorporate
yes.
all the...
So I'm like, okay, because I wanted to be a singer, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to win a Grammy when I was little.
Yes,
well,
shout out. We are winning Grammys up in here.
But who says you can't do it? You know, still. We're still
who says
young,
you can't?
You know what I'm saying? So we can still do it.
Only we'll tell ourselves that, and that's not true.
Right. But it's like, okay, yeah, I love to sing, but like, let's use that in a healing way.
Yes, period.
And that's what it's like, it evolves.
Yes, that's that's facts, and I that's so true. I appreciate that. Got to be willing to evolve yourself and your dreams. All right, guys, real quick, we're gonna take a quick shout out moment. We're gonna do some pull-ups. Don't pull out. I'm gonna tell you where some hot events are coming up that you may want to tune into or pull up to. But first, we're gonna give a shout out to Fantasy Fetish Nails. Elevate your nail game with Fantasy Fetish Nails. From chic short nail sets to lavishly long nail sets, Fantasy Fetish has you covered. Prices starting at $45. So book your spot on fantasyfetishnails.com. That's FANTASEAFETISHNAILS.com. Or you can call 702-970-NAIL. Shout out to Fantasia. She's the owner of Fantasy Fetish Nails. If you need to get your nails done, go holler at her. Also, pull up, don't pull out every Monday to Kev Love's Music Hall and events. 7 p.m. It's an all artist showcase. It doesn't matter if you're a poet, singer, rapper, dancer, comedian. We welcome all art forms to the stage, and we would love for you to come bless us. We always provide you with some sweet treats and some warm refreshments. Oftentimes there is a plant-based meal or something you can eat on, like soup or macaroni and cheese or something like that you can just grab for a little donation. So come on through every Monday, 7 p.m. Also, March 9th, which is this Saturday, at the Multicultural Bookstore, North Las Vegas. If you're not familiar with the Multicultural Bookstore, it is a Black-owned bookstore. Very new to North Las Vegas, very poppin'. They have books for all ages and demographics. You can pull up if you want to buy your child a book or buy yourself a book. Also, we're having an event there. Dang, I forgot about the event. I'm just telling you about the bookstore. We're having an event there on Saturday because it is Women's History Month. I meant to shout that out in the beginning. But March is Women's History Month. It's a time for us to celebrate and honor the women of the history, of our history, and I feel like the women of right now, because it's always history. I feel like we're making history, and even yesterday is history, even 30 seconds ago is history. So we can always celebrate the women in our lives. That is from 4 to 7. It's an all age. It's a family friendly event. You can just pull up. There's not it's like a bar or a club or anything. It's a bookstore. Very nice. Also coming up, you guys, I forgot. Hold on. I'm going to shout out Creative Ken. She has some events coming up. If you don't know who Creative Ken is, she's a poet in Las Vegas. Very well known. Creative with a K. Ken with 2 N's. She has a few things going on. March 9th. Oh, that's the same time as my event. I'm just kidding. She has an event March 9th, the same thing. Hers is from 1:15 to 7. And it is Inside Queendom Cultivation. If you're familiar with that, you can look them up. March 16th, poetry by herself and other local poets at Sundown Showcase in Red Rock Canyon. That sounds super dope. I love Red Rock, and I love doing poetry in Red Rock. I've done it a few times, and I'm excited to go check that out. March 22nd, at the Mojave Springs School, she's the host of the open mic fundraiser. And on March 27th, she's poetry and vending at the Poets Pen Showcase at Stand Up and Rock Country Club in the Oyo Hotel Casino. So if you guys want to promote your event on my show, just send me an email, mvpspeaksradio@gmail.com. If you want to run an ad or a commercial, or you just want to send me a donation to support the venue, to support the show, you can do that as well. So, back at it. Now, Christina, we've been in the studio.
Yes.
Making some hits.
Yes, we have.
We have. I was trying to get a leak out on the show, but she was like, we are not leaking it until it's all together.
Yes.
And I'm like, well, ain't that what the point of a leak is? It's not all together. You just leak it out, but it's all right. You just guys got to just stay tuned.
You know what it is?
What is it?
I love that song so much. I feel like it's our baby.
Yeah.
And we literally recorded that 4 years ago.
I know. We just finished it. That's crazy.
And we just finished it. You know, time is, I guess.
Time is crazy. Because it goes fast.
And shout out to my bro, Keandre, who made the beat.
Shout out Keandre.
Yes. Keys on the beat.
Keys on the beat. Hey. Shout out Scorpio Royalty, who helped record and produce. He's actually
and Caltron.
Yeah, and Caltron. I was about to get to him. And Caltron. Yeah, James is actually working on that.
Is he almost done mastering it?
I think so. He was supposed to be mastering it last night. So we'll see. We'll see. But I have been enjoying the studio. I feel like, first of all, I love the studio. And when I'm in there with you, I feel like it's always like creative vibes. Like we just flow it, whatever these messages just say.
Me and you just have good chemistry.
Yeah, it's just a good time.
Easy.
Yeah.
It's so easy. It's so organic. It's flows.
Just for real.
Yeah.
And I love that shit. And so I want you guys to make sure you stay tuned to me and to Psychedelic Chola. Make sure you go follow her. Can you spell that for them?
Yes. It's P-S-Y.
I don't know how to spell it.
P-S-Y-C-H.
She don't know how to spell it.
CHEDELICCHOLA. So it's psychedelic, like the word, the actual word, and then Chola.
Chola. Mm-hmm. You know what it do.
Yeah.
What's in your hand? What's that?
So I brought you a gift. It's actually...
You brought me a gift?
My lips are sponsored by Dashuri Lips. I don't know if I said that right. Shout out to Dashuri Lips. And she gave me an extra one, so I'm going to gift it to you.
What?
Yes.
Shout out to Dashuri Lips. I can't even read that because my eyes is blind.
Try to support Black and Indigenous businesses, and she is a friend of mine that's been on Instagram for a while. We've been friends on Instagram for so long, and she is amazing.
Yeah, I'm going to follow her and support her as much as I can. This is interesting because I just recently bought some little hives, little honey hives, but they're lip gloss things, and I just have to figure out how to make lip gloss because you have to make it. Oh, Ashe. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, because I've been wanting to make a lip gloss for a long time, and so I bought the tubes, but now I just gotta figure out how to make a recipe. So shout out, you guys.
Yes.
I can't even read it, otherwise I type it in the comments.
She sent it to me all the way from Florida.
Oh, it came from Florida? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what's up.
Where she's at.
Oh, your mom is still chiming in. What's up, Mom? She's clapping. She don't have a lot of words, but she got a lot of emojis.
She's always been my biggest fan.
As she should be. And you know, you're going to be your kid's biggest fan. And
I am.
That's what moms are supposed to be. Yeah. You know? I miss my mom. She transitioned in 2014. Every day I talk to her, and I'm just like, Mom, I still can't believe you died. It's been like 10 years.
Like, you left me.
I can't believe it, Mom. Like, where are you? I see her everywhere, so that's the good thing about it. So what events do you have coming up? Oh, did I even finish talking about the multicultural event?
No, you just said Creative Ken had one at the same time.
Oh, dang. I didn't even finish. Oh, yeah, I did say it was 4 to 7, but I didn't tell you guys that it was a poetry event, and Psychedelic Chola is going to be one of the featured artists. We got 5 other phenomenal women who are going to pull up and share their stories with us. And then if you want, there's an open mic afterwards. We're going to have some trivia. Now, you guys, I really went all out for this event because I went and bought a magnetic eraser board and some magnetic letters, so we're going to play like figure out what the word is from the trivia. So you mother suckers better come out and play with me because...
Oh, I'm in there. You know how I feel about games.
Yes.
Remember at Taverna Custard?
At the who?
Remember when we went to see Def Mask?
Oh, yes.
With the tic-tac-toe. I was
Oh my
serious.
God.
Nobody could beat me.
Don't go up against her. Don't go up against her. But okay, so yeah, so that is on that day. I just want to make sure I did. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I didn't give you guys all the info. There'll be some refreshments as well on the 9th. Okay, now tell us about what events you have coming up.
Okay, so it's the same events that you have coming. But there is one. It's an Indigenous New Year celebration at the New Art Gallery on Maryland. So the flyer is up on my Instagram. And everyone, no matter where you're from, can come out and celebrate Indigenous peoples. They're going to be teaching about Indigenous culture.
Wow. Is that on Saturday?
Yes.
Oh,
it's
before.
From 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Okay.
I'm going to be vending there. So I'm going to be selling my painted purses.
Yes.
This one isn't done yet, but I had to bring it because it matched.
Yes.
So
she's fired with those purses, you guys, with all her art. You can commission her. She can paint on anything.
I can. My favorite, though, is purses.
Okay.
Yes.
So even if you got a purse, they can just be like, hey, can you draw a design on this purse?
I can draw
Not draw, but
anything.
paint, but whatever.
I can draw anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So Saturday at the New Woo.
Yep. And that's going to be fun because I've never been, and I just reached out, and they were so gracious to allow me to.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
There's also an open mic at the New Woo Saturday night.
Really? I didn't know they do that.
Yeah, Jen from Japan, you got to network with her. She's super dope. She'll be
I'm gonna meet her, right?
She's at the event Saturday, so she'll be she's coming to perform at our event, but then she's hosting an open mic at New Woo Saturday.
Okay, so I'm so glad I reached out because. Yeah, I'm just trying to connect with peoples and
You're doing a great job.
Yeah.
I looked up dang, she got a lot of stuff popping. So proud. And she's like, come on, sis, we're vending. I'm like, okay. Because I need to get out there with my stuff. So I definitely appreciate you letting me come with you. And
we share around here.
We do.
Yeah, because it takes a village.
It does. We are the village, and we got to rise up. Anything else coming up after Saturday?
Oh, I have so many other things. I'll be vending at the Bluegrass Festival, I think it is. I'll be at the Pirate Festival. At Craig Park. Those are a couple months away. I'll be vending again in April at the Uprising concert.
Nice.
And I think there's several other things, but it's so many.
She's popping, you guys. She just, that shows you that once you step out on your faith and on your purpose, the doors just they just open up for you.
Yeah, and it's like once I put my mind to something, and anybody can do this, but it's like once you just believe in yourself, there's all that other stuff just melts away. You just got to put yourself out there.
You do. And you got to make up your mind.
Yeah. I
laughed when you said that because on my birthday, I made up my mind to not do something that I have been doing pretty consistency for a long time, which is looking on my ex's Facebook page and seeing what he's doing. But I said, you know what? I was like, I'm going to stop looking on his page. And it's not ever for any malice reason. It's just I want to see what he's doing. And I was like, I'm just going to stop because I don't want to do it anymore. And I stopped, and I have no desire. It's like I made a decision, yes, and I did the work.
Healed. Congratulations.
And I was like, I don't need to do that. And so it really is but it's the decision. And when you make a decision, you got to be convicted in it.
Yes. And, for the ladies out there, put yourself first.
Yes.
Do the work on yourself, and don't let no man hold you back, because men always do what's in their best interest.
That's facts.
We gotta start doing it.
You don't need no man to validate you.
Yes.
You don't need it. Mm-hmm. That's we got a little song about that coming out soon. That's all right, but that's how we live and that's how we learn.
I am focused now.
Yes,
okay,
we're outside and we're not coming back in anytime soon. So make sure you guys are just following your heart and your dreams. Do your best, even if you feel like you can't just go straight to the top, which you might not be. You have to take little steps every day, and that's part of putting yourself first and loving yourself. Is doing what you love to do, guilt free, and making time. And if you're a mom, I'm a nanny, I'm a babysitter. If you're a dad, same thing. Hit me up. You just need to take a fucking shower. I'll come watch the kids for you, because I know how it is.
She said take a shower.
Because sometimes your parents, you can't even take a shower without your kids bothering you. So sometimes it'd be the little things.
Baby inside the restroom with me.
Oh yeah.
And the little, thing.
Okay. Anyways, guys, it's 5:55, and you know what that means. It's time to sign out. So thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you go follow Psychedelic Chola, support her, and let her know you heard about her here on MVP Speaks Radio. And I'll see you back here next week. My guest is going to be, I forgot exactly, so I don't want to say it. So that's it. I'll see you later. Peace and love.
That was so much fun.